It was a Hall of Fame career with a humble beginning. As a teenager and a student at Central High School, Luther Masingill was always drawn to the microphone. When WDEF radio held auditions, the wavy-haired kid got a job, and he never let it go. For a record-breaking 73 years, he was the morning host on WDEF radio. 60 of those years, he was on TV every day, too.
Was a true American original. He was a Chattanooga icon. I don't know that there's been a single Chattanoogan that has not heard the sound of Luther's voice, whether it's either been to call off school, call off work, tell them about road conditions, or, of course, find their dog or find them a dog.
In recent years, the humble Chattanoogan went national, being elected to the National Radio Hall of Fame. He was honored not just for his longevity, but for his kindness. The secret to his success, he said, was being able to make a personal connection, helping people when they were down on their luck. They never forgot.
25 years later, I've had people walk up, "You don't remember this, but you found my German Shepherd back in 1971. You know, and it just makes you feel real good, and help somebody with a burned out family or something. You know, you help me get started again, or you help my neighbor. They're just things you can accomplish on the air that you couldn't accomplish any other way, and it gives you a good feeling to be able to do it."
Along with announcing big news events like the attacks on Pearl Harbor and the World Trade Center 60 years later, he found time to entertain his listeners with pals like Jolly Charlie and Buddy Houts. He did it all with his trusty Royal typewriter by his side. In a high-tech world, Luther was refreshingly old school. This local boy made good and kept giving back to his beloved hometown.
He was just the kindest man you can imagine, and that's why I'm at peace. We got our hugs every morning. I'd always say on the air, got my Luther hug today. A beautiful, beautiful man, always wanting to make the world a better place, and he did for 73 years on WDEF radio. That is amazing.
Amazing is a word that's been used a lot about Luther today. People often ask him, "Luther, when are you going to retire?" He said, no plans to retire. He said he wanted to work as long as he was able and as long as he had that voice. And he was able to do so for an incredible 73 plus years.